Hello and welcome to Cruise Addicted. This is Emma and today I'm going to be showing you all around the beautiful Sky Princess. So this is the second time I've sailed on this ship. The first time I spent nearly a month on board and this time it was just for a short 5-night itinerary up to Oslo and Skagen. So this time I was really excited to see if anything has changed. So let's start in the Atrium. So situated over deck 5, 6 and 7, great wide open space here, light and airy, all the fun things happen here. You have the captain's cocktail party, you have officers against the passenger sea day games, and there's dancing in the evening. So Vine's Wine Bar, still a great place to come and have a pre-dinner glass of wine, or if you just fancy coming here after dinner for a nightcap. Situated also on deck 5, you've got great sea views here. Directly opposite also you have Bellini's, so if you'd rather have a peach Bellini or raspberry Bellini, then head diagonally across. Again, great sea views. You can look over the ocean here. International Cafe, a huge favourite of Princess Cruises passengers. Always open 24 hours a day. If you've missed breakfast, lunch or dinner, then you can grab something, croissants, sandwiches, little pies if you want a sweet treat, cookies to go with your coffee. This is open 24 hours a day. So if you fancy a midnight treat, head to the International Cafe. Plus they do great coffees. So there's very naughty speciality desserts are here at Gelato. Forgotten something from home, you need deodorant or shampoo, then this is the essential shop. So one of the popular speciality dining restaurants on board is Sabitini's. This is the Italian. You will not come away hungry. The portions are very generous here. So if you need to work from an actual computer, there's an internet cafe. So here we have guest services and the tours desk if you need to book any of the ship's shore excursions. So here is the spa. You can buy day passes, you can book treatments if you want massage, facials, and there's also a hair and beauty salon here too. If you just want to lie on a hot bed or relax in the thermal suite, then this is the perfect spa at sea. And for test purposes only, there's my husband enjoying the thermal spa. So let's have a look and see what deck 6 has to offer. So if you love a cocktail, then the Good Spirits at Sea is the bar to come to. They have 2 menus here. One's a set menu during the day, and they also have mixology demonstrations. So that's a different menu. Some really good ones on there, so make sure you catch one of those demonstrations. If you're a member of the Captain's Circle or you'd like to book a future cruise or come and see some of the deals, then this is the area here. One thing that Princess does have in abundance are shops on board. So whether you want to find jewellery or watches, clothing, duty free, then there is a really good selection of shops on board Princess. There are ship's photographers on board if you want to have a formal portrait taken. So this is take 5, a really nice social area by day, and at night it becomes the jazz bar. And a different selection on their cocktail menu too, so make sure you check it out. So right next door to take 5 is a really good sized casino. Plenty of slot machines and a good choice of tables too. So what used to be the smoking lounge is now the arcade, full of arcade games. And this is the Super Theatre on board Sky Princess. So not just evening theatre shows here, they have all the game shows too. They did a very good copy of The Voice at Sea. And make sure you check on the daily planner if they offer a cooking demonstration with the head chef and the head maitre d', then make sure you come down and see it. They also then add a galley tour to this after. So now we're up on deck 7. As you can see, still a great view over the atrium. Although I've sailed on Sky Princess before, this time we had the new restaurant, the Catch by Rudi, which is specialising in seafood. So if you sailed on Sky Princess before, this was originally the Bistro sur la Mer. So with this new contract by Rudi, this now offers a great opportunity to sample some absolutely fabulous seafood. It's a supplement restaurant. I won't give you prices because they are subject to change. We thoroughly enjoyed this. It was a superb meal. The only downside for me is that this restaurant does cause rather a smell of seafood to be lingering around the atrium area. Otherwise, if you love that kind of thing, it's brilliant. If you're after some sushi, then the Ocean Terrace Sushi Bar opens at lunchtime and in the evenings. So this is Alfredo's, the pizza restaurant on board. This used to be included in your cruise fare. Now they've incorporated it into the speciality dining options. You do get it included if you're on the Princess Plus or the Princess Premier Plus, so just worth checking your tariff. Otherwise, if you're not on a package, you may have to pay. So more shops on deck 7. This is the clothing shops. If you need a warmer jumper or want some t-shirts or some logoed goods, then you'll find them up here. A good choice of perfumes and cosmetics, and they always offer some fun novelty gifts too. And here we have some really cute Russian dolls. If you need a watch strap to go over your medallion or fancy something a little bit smarter, then this is the Medallion Assistance and Accessory Shop. This is situated right by the Princess Live Cafe Bar. This is Princess Live. This is where we have game shows such as the Yes or No games. Karaoke is also held here. They also have art auctions in this area, and actually personally we found that it got very busy. You have to get here fairly early if you want to join in with one of the game shows. They also have quizzes here during the day, and if it clashes with when the art auctions are on, the seating is limited. This is the Crown Grill Bar and Restaurant. Really nice to sit here, actually have a pre-dinner drink, especially if you've got the steakhouse booked afterwards. So all situated on deck 7 on the way through towards the back of the ship towards the Vista Lounge. And this is the Vista Lounge right at the aft of the ship. In the daytime they hold the Zumba classes here. During the day there could be some quizzes or some talks. In the evening there's live music, either a comedian, so there's always something going on in the Vista Lounge. Also, just before dinner, about 5:15, this is where the Elite and the Platinum members meet. So that's all the public rooms done. Now it's time to head up to deck 16, the pool deck, and see what outside facilities the ship has to offer. So around the pool there's lots of sunbeds and seating area. If you want to sit in the shade, there's some soft seating there, and there's also some, they look like the jacuzzis actually, but they're circular seating areas between the two pools that are quite funky to sit and watch the world go by. This is embarkation day, live music and dancers up entertaining us all up on deck. Here we have the Salty Sea Dog if you fancy a grill outside of a hot dog or burger, and there's also the Slice if you want to get a slice of pizza and sit by the pool and have your lunch. Moving to the aft of the ship, this is the wake view pool and bar on deck 16. Not such a big pool here, but has the glass so you can look over the back of the ship and the wake as you're swimming and sailing along at the same time, and you can also grab a cold beer here at the bar. If you're a smoker, then up one deck at the aft is the smokers area just above the wake view bar. Fancy burning off some calories, and centre court on deck 18 is the basketball court. You can play racquetball there as well, shoot some hoops, just have a run around with the kids. It's quite a good space. And for even more calorie burning, then you've got the fitness suite on deck 17. This is the retreat pool on deck 17. It's the quieter of the pools. There's no music blaring out here. If you want to sit and just read your book quietly, then this is the pool to use. If you fancy a treat, then this is the sanctuary. It's an area you do have to pay to use. You can either book a half day, a whole day, or the whole cruise. If you want to have a cabana and just sit and have some quiet sunbathing space, they look after you up here. You can have lunch up here or afternoon tea. So as I said, it does come with a supplement, but a really nice area for the grown-ups. Although I didn't get to film them because they were occupied and locked and full of children, there are kids clubs on board. They tend to cater for the tiny tots, and then you get the middle age range 5 to 8, 9, and then you get the young teens and then the older teens. So they each have their own programme and are very well looked after. So this is the buffet area, the Wellfresh Marketplace. You can have breakfast, lunch and dinner here. They also have afternoon tea offerings available too. Don't forget though, you have the International Cafe if you want something 24 hours a day. So if you want late night snacks, then you have to go to the International Cafe. There are 3 restaurants on board, the Estrella, the Soleil and the Cielo. They're all very similar, just slight different colour scheme, lighting slightly different. They all offer the same food, it's just location on the ship is different. Personally, I like the Cielo. I like being at the aft of the ship. There are views over the back of the ship. It is just personal preference though. If you book the chef dining experience, then that will be held in the Cielo dining room. So this is just an offering of the food we had. There's a mixture here of starter, main and desserts. Thoroughly enjoyed everything we had to eat. Really beautifully presented and very tasty. This was the surf and turf offered on gala night in the main dining room. So that was the ship. Now I'm going to show you our cabin. This is an obstructed balcony cabin E433. This is deck 8. So it's made up as a king size double. You have a side table either side. There is a USB charging point in the lamp. As you can see, there are European and American plug sockets, not British. So if you have a British appliance, you will have to take an adapter. So that's the fridge in that cupboard there. Some side cubby holes to pop everything. And in the top drawer of the chest of drawers, you have a hairdryer. So this is the view. This is an obstructed balcony. Now, I researched this in quite depth before I booked, and I'd worked out anything above the pizza, Alfredo's pizza, would be a good location. And when I look out, the view is clear. So if I look to the aft, I can see the lifeboats, and if I look forward, I can also see the lifeboats. And when I look down below, there's some decking. You can see the shades that cover Alfredo's, and that's my forward view. So absolutely brilliant for an obstructed balcony. This was an inside cabin price, and then you pay a daily supplement for an obstructed balcony. So anything, this was 433, 431, 429, the same on the other side, 432, anything to about 410 is worth looking at. So anything around the shades of Alfredo's above there, you should be absolutely fine. So let's show you the hanging space. It's not a wardrobe, it's just like a closet. So lots of space. We had a really good amount of hangers actually. Shelf above, and then you have the little closet there which holds the safe. It's all kind of cubby hole, so I should have tied it up before you came. All my handbags are in there. It's probably the end of the cruise when I've done this videoing, so excuse the mess. And here's the bathroom. Storage again, you've got a couple of shelves for your bits and bobs. It's a shower curtain. It's not everybody's favourite. It was adequate, you know, absolutely fine. Did the job. Not in there for very long. What more can I say? It's a shower. Full length mirror for us girls if you want to see what you look like. There's me. Climate control on the wall there if you want it to be a little bit cooler in the cabin or warmer. So that was our cabin. I hope you've enjoyed this tour. This has been Emma for Cruise Addicted. We'd love you to follow our other journeys, so please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will say bye for now.